Gunpowder is one of the most powerful inventions in human history. It didn't just change weapons, it reshaped warfare, engineering, mining, and even the balance of global power. But what's surprising isn't what gunpowder does. It's how simple and how dangerous it really is. Gunpowder has existed for over 1,000 years. Long before modern weapons, it was already transforming civilizations. In this video, we'll explore where gunpowder came from, what it's fundamentally made of, how it's produced at an industrial level, and why it permanently changed human history. This is not a how-to guide. It's the story of one of the most influential discoveries ever made. Gunpowder wasn't invented for war. It was discovered accidentally in ancient China during experiments with minerals and chemical substances. Early researchers weren't trying to create weapons. They were searching for medicine longevity and substances believed to grant immortality. Instead, they stumbled upon a mixture that burned rapidly and released enormous energy. At first, gunpowder was seen as a curiosity. It was used for fireworks, signaling ceremonial displays. These early uses focused on light, sound, and spectacle, not destruction. But once people realized this substance could be harnessed for force, its role in history changed forever. At its core, gunpowder is a chemical energy system. It works by combining three functional roles: a fuel, an oxidizer, and a stabilizing component. When ignited, these components react extremely fast. The reaction produces hot gases, rapid expansion, sudden pressure. That pressure is what creates force. Unlike modern high explosives, gunpowder does not detonate instantly. Instead, it burns extremely fast, releasing energy in milliseconds. This controlled burn is what made gunpowder so versatile, but also so unpredictable. The ingredients used in gunpowder are relatively simple. What makes gunpowder dangerous is how precisely those ingredients interact. Small changes in particle size, purity, moisture levels, or mixing conditions can completely alter how the material behaves. Historically, this made gunpowder extremely risky to handle. Factories exploded, workshops vanished overnight. Entire facilities were destroyed by small mistakes. That's why early gunpowder production sites were often built far from cities, because a single error could devastate everything nearby. Modern gunpowder production looks very different. Today, it is highly controlled and strictly regulated. The general industrial process involves purifying raw materials, processing them into uniform, consistent forms, combining them under carefully monitored conditions, shaping and stabilizing the final product. Every stage is monitored for temperature, pressure, static electricity, and contamination. Unlike the past, modern production relies on machines, sensors, and automated systems, not direct human handling. This level of control is what makes modern manufacturing possible and relatively safe. Gunpowder didn't just change weapons. It transformed entire civilizations. It changed fortifications, architecture, mining, techniques, road and tunnel construction. Stone walls that once stood for centuries suddenly became obsolete. Military strategies had to be rewritten. Cities redesigned. Empires expanded and collapsed because of it. For the first time in history, power shifted away from physical strength and toward technological knowledge. Gunpowder proved a new idea, that innovation could outweigh numbers. Today, traditional gunpowder is rarely used in its original form. Modern energetic materials are more stable, more predictable, and designed for specific purposes. Yet the core principle remains the same: controlled chemical energy. From engineering and construction to space exploration and advanced propulsion, the foundational ideas behind gunpowder still shape modern science. Gunpowder is simple in concept, but world-changing in impact. It began as an accident. It became a weapon. And it ended up redefining civilization. Few discoveries in human history have altered the world so completely.